Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. Let's talk about Swan Prep version 1. It's where your hands are underneath your forehead here on your mat today.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So look, Swan Prep 1, Swan Prep 2, you're like, which one? Look, Joseph didn't give us a lot of names for these things. And also for some of these preps, he didn't give us those either. And I have found that this version of Swan Prep is a great one to start off with before learning your Swan, because it helps you understand the length that you need to have. So it was really important to me to include it in the mat flashcard deck for OnlinePilatesClasses.com, because I wanted to help everyone understand like where you're working from, not your lower back, and how to create the longest spine shape, right? How do we get the most reach out of this? And so if you are feeling this in your lower back, if you're pushing your lower back down, then you don't need to move on to Swan Prep 2 or Swan on the mat until this gets better. And you can ask me about that in the comments below. I can give you other suggestions. If you're an OPC member, I can give you feedback on your form, and we can really help accelerate your program and your practice much faster. So what you want to do is come onto your stomach, place one hand over the other and your forehead on your hands, and then you want to spin your inner thighs up. So turn those in, like internally rotate that. Then reach the pubic bone towards the mat. Let the shoulders come out of your ears. And then pushing the feet down, lift your hands, head, and chest up. And then lower the hands, head, and chest down. So if in doing that, your lower back pushed down or your legs lifted, that means we're using our lower back to actually lift us up and not the muscles of our back body that are up by that upper back. So what I want is pubic bone down, inner thighs up. So your hamstrings are actually working here. Then you lift your stomach. That doesn't mean it's not touching the mat. Still might touch the mat. Mine does. But it doesn't get to push into the mat as I lift my hands, head, and chest. And I come back down. And so I really feel this above my sports bra. And then we're going to stay up. Once this gets easier, then you can lift the legs. And you could just breathe here. And if you're truly connected with your tailbone reaching, then you're going to feel your hamstrings, glutes, upper back, stomach, and rest. And you can go into that Joe's pose transition that I also put into the cards in the deck to counter stretch your back before going into your single leg kick. But you really want to work that before getting into the Swan Prep 2, which I'll show you in the next video, because if you keep pushing your lower back down, you're just going to be developing a swan that's in two halves, and you're going to have to go backwards to go forward. So you may as well get strong to go forwards. If you have any questions about this, put in the comments below. We go live on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you would like to nerd out with me and get feedback on your form, get accountability around your practice, come become an OPC member at onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube.